Thomas Tuchel is offered Neymar and guess what? He rejects it. Cristiano Ronaldo wants to move to Stamford Bridge and guess what? Thomas Tuchel does not want it. There are doubts. But he wants one man, one striker, and you'll never guess who it is. Let's get into the video. Welcome to the Kavkas View, and in today's video we have got 3 major stories for you guys. All 3 superstars. For someone that doesn't like superstars as much as Thomas Tuchel, we are linked with an awful lot. Is this club driven or is this Tuchel driven? I don't understand. Number 1, it is reported now Neymar's offered to Chelsea. Nazir Cancella is talking about it explicitly within the Independent, and he is actively saying he's offered and Tuchel don't want him. I'm going to break that story down for you. Number 2, Cristiano Ronaldo. ESPN sources are coming out now. When it starts getting to ESPN, this is getting really important. Ronaldo wants the Chelsea move. Bayern and Chelsea are on his list. He wants to move. He wants to leave Manchester United. I've got all the juicy details there. And finally, just as when we thought maybe Matthijs de Ligt will be the first signing, he might be getting hijacked now as well. Guess by who? Let's get into it. But before we get started, given the fact that this is a catastrophic window at this moment in time, in the sense that we're just getting everyone hijacked left, right, and center, I think you guys can be kind for me consistently supplying you with the right nutrition, because I'm your YouTube dietitian when it comes to football news. Chelsea content, I've got it on spam. I've got it on smash. Hit the like button. We're aiming for 1,000 likes on this video. Subscribe to the channel. It pushes it. It gets people wanting to watch more. And it's the best thing you could do for free. I'm not even asking for a super thanks comment. And finally, this is another one. You want to build this community? You want to ask questions? Hit me up in the DM on Instagram. It's there on the pinned comment of the comment. Go and follow me on Instagram. Send me a DM and I will respond to you ASAP. And guess what? I'll give you guys a voice note giving you my thoughts and we can have a nice conversation. A lot of people have done it and guess what? It's great. Let's move on. Thomas Tuchel hates superstars. I think that's a fact. He can be as generous as he wants when he talks about Neymar, about his big heart, but he calls him unreliable in the same sentence. He can call him difficult, but then shower him with praise. I was listening, you called him difficult. The thing is he wrong? Neymar is a hard character to judge. Neymar could one day be in Brazil at a carnival, next thing he can be in London at Notting Hill Carnival, and then he could be in France doing a training session. You don't know what's going to happen with him because he could be at Paris Fashion Week, then mix it up by scoring a hat-trick at Parc des France. You don't know how to control people like Neymar. He is amazing in every which way, whether it's on or off the field. He is must-watch TV. We know that. Now that he's offered to Chelsea and Nazir Cancella is saying Thomas Tuchel is reluctant to make this deal, I'll explain why he is. It's actually very self-explanatory. Mbappe and Neymar ran that dressing room when it came down to Paris. It was very difficult for Thomas Tuchel to actually apply the system he wanted with high pressing, high intensity, and more importantly, a cohesive unit that did not revolve around superstars. But yet, people think he's going to want to bring this trouble to himself. Is it trouble? I don't think it is. I think Neymar's phenomenal. Neymar will have a place in my team any day of the week. If you carry passengers, this is the type of passenger you carry. A generational footballer that has most goals almost for Brazil in the whole history of football. Then a player that consistently has won major honors wherever he's been, leading Santos to a Copa Libertadores, Barcelona to a Champions League, and dominating French football. But who doesn't do that? Yet, people still want to look down on Neymar. Whether Tuchel's going to go and sign him, I don't know. But Nazir Cancella at the Independent is actively saying Chelsea do not want him, and it's purely down to Thomas Tuchel. He's driving this. He does not want a superstar of Neymar's extent. Do I blame him? I don't know. But does Tuchel want to lose control of his dressing room again? I don't think so. So for me, it's very important that if Tuchel brings Neymar in, there needs to be some hard conversations held. That the dressing room does not follow the light of a dressing room of PSG. When the superstars control it, systems get eroded, and in the long term, teams crumble under the pressure on the big occasions because they're not a methodical machine. For me, I would sign him, but I don't think Tuchel will. So I don't think this deal is moving forward. Espn FC is now reporting actively that Cristiano Ronaldo has Chelsea and Bayern Munich on his preferred list. And this is a big change in 24 hours. Look, I don't believe Cristiano Ronaldo comes out and says he wants to leave in such a public fashion unless he had something already hooked up. And I think these deals are real. I don't think he would risk his relationship with the Manchester United fans. I don't think he would be dumb enough to actually push himself to a limit where he is going to be stuck in an obstacle where he can't leave. Do I see them selling Cristiano Ronaldo to Chelsea? No, but I think Chelsea could be in a position where they're going to do the deal. And this has got nothing to do with Thomas Tuchel. As I've already said, superstars are not in the plan for Thomas Tuchel. Thomas Tuchel is actively pursuing another man. We know who he is pursuing. He is an absolute golden machine when it comes to scoring goals. It's Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski has been the name on Thomas Tuchel's lips for a while. Thomas Tuchel fascinates about Robert Lewandowski. He will go to McDonald's, look at the recipe. If there is a Robert Lewandowski on the thing, I can't even get my words out at this moment in time. But the Cristiano Ronaldo deal can't happen. The reason why, number one, we need to get him out of his contract. We're not going to be able to do that. Number two, the wages are going to be crazy. Yes, we'll be able to fund them, but I don't see the deal happening. Number three, reports are coming out that Thomas Tuchel doesn't want him, like I've said. This is going to be driven by the board, and this is a board signing, if I've ever seen one. And number four, the biggest of all reasons. If he leaves, he's going abroad. He will not be going across England to London to be scoring goals to knock out Manchester United out of the Champions League from next year. For me, this move is a no-goer. Whether people want to get upset, whether people are going to get frustrated, whether they say, Alex, we want Ronaldo, I don't think it's going to happen. Do I want him? I don't. Even though I tried to convince myself to want him yesterday, I don't. I just think it's a step backwards. Chelsea will actively be taking steps backwards. It'll be 1 step, 2 step forward, 3 step, 4 steps back in 12 months time. Don't do it, Chelsea. There are better alternatives. Yes, he got 25 league goals last year, or got all goals in all competitions, 18 in the league. I just think it's a mistake waiting to happen. I hope we don't do it. Now reports out of Holland are coming out that Bayern Munich want the Ligt, and this is absolutely hilarious because you already know the deal that Chelsea have been actively pursuing to sign Matthijs de Ligt for a while now. They've been pursuing it and they've been trying to negotiate a deal, whether it's including Werner, Pulisic, or try get a fee. Now Bayern have thrown their hat in the ring. Bayern Munich do not have the financial capabilities to battle Chelsea. It's as simple as this. If it gets to a one-off battle, my money, your money, Chelsea are going to win this. Whether the player wants to join Chelsea and actually, as reported, work under Thomas Tuchel, or he wants to go and work under Nagelsmann in Bayern Munich, then it's a completely different conversation. But if it comes to a straight shootout, it's one-way winner. This could be Juventus trying to instigate a bidding war. This could be Juventus trying to make Chelsea panic. I don't see this bid happening because Bayern already have Upamecano. They already have other defenders that they've got on the books, whether it's Sule, whether it's other alternatives. I just personally don't see them going and overlaying 50 million for a player that at this moment in time, they don't need. This bid will just be ludicrous considering the fact that they've just bought Sadio Mane. They're not notoriously big spenders, consecutive windows. So for me, I think this is a pass. If they're going to go acquire anyone, most probably will be Cristiano Ronaldo, purely to replace Robert Lewandowski when he leaves wherever he's going. Robert Lewandowski apparently is open to another move to England potentially, but I can see us competing with Manchester United for him, or maybe his heart is set on Barcelona. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm getting very frustrated in the sense that there's so many conflicting reports. It'll be nice to get 1 or 2 signings in just to ease our mind, but it is early July, people. We need to calm down. I know transfer window's open now, so people are just actively worried that preseason has started and we haven't brought anyone in, but it was always going to be one of these windows, people. So calma, uspakoitis, relax. We will be fine. Just be patient. Something will happen. But to sum up this video, Neymar is getting rejected because Tuchel doesn't want him. Number 2, Cristiano Ronaldo is preferring a move to Chelsea or Bayern over anyone else. And number 3, Matthijs de Ligt to Bayern Munich. It looks like they've entered the race, but I don't think it's going to be a race. I think Chelsea will blow them out of the park if it comes down to it. But this was the Kavkas View. I hope you all enjoyed it. Go and subscribe to my channel. Like the video. If you want to leave a super thanks, do your thing. And finally, follow me on Instagram. Hit me up in the DMs. Peace out. I'm out.